Buying a house is not like going to the shop. You see a house, you like it, you buy it, it's yours. It doesn't work like that. There is a process. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shaneil, and before we get into today's video, I just want to tell you all thank you for subscribing. We have made it to 100 subscribers so far, and I'm so grateful for all the support. Thank you. Let's get into today's video. When buying a house in Jamaica, you don't know what to expect until you're in the process. Well, today I want to walk you through what to expect when buying a house in Jamaica from the open market. The first step is the property search. This can be one of the longest parts of the process, but don't be disheartened. As long as you have done what I mentioned in this video here, as long as you've done that, the process will become easier for you. In searching for a property, there are several places that you can look. You have the Gleaner. You also have the MLS website. I would say get in contact with a realtor, with a licensed realtor, and have them sign you up for the MLS website based on the requirements that are in your non-negotiables. Also, I would say look at websites such as propertyads.com. There's some other websites you can also look at. Some realtors websites. There's so many places that you can look to find your property, but I'm going to tell you that not all properties that are on sale will be found on MLS websites. So you're going to have to look outside as well. When you have found a property online in the newspaper, you've heard someone say that, oh, this property down the road is selling, obviously you need to go and take a look at it, right? So this is where you reach out to the realtor that is in charge of selling the property to get a property viewing. This is where you walk through the property, you see if you like it, you pay attention to if the structure is okay, if you're okay with how many bedrooms and all of that. This is the most important part of the process, ensuring that you are in love with the property that you are viewing. If you like it, this is where you initiate the process and you make an offer. In making an offer, there's a form that you are expected to fill out outlining the names of the persons that are purchasing the property. That's yourself and whoever you may be joining with, if you are joining with someone. You're also going to outline the offer that you're making. The offer can either be the exact sale value of the property, it can be above or it can be below. You can try to negotiate with the seller on that. And then you're going to outline the deposit. Deposit can be at least 5% of the offer that you are making for the property. You also need to outline your attorney's information. So that's name, address, telephone number, email address for your attorney, so that they can engage your attorney to have the sales agreement drafted. Now, if your offer is accepted by the seller, what will happen next? You'll go to your attorney and your attorney will accept the deposit on your behalf. So you're not going to give the money directly to the seller now. So you're going to make a deposit through your attorney, and you are expected to pay a portion of the legal fees as well before your attorney transfers the deposit funds to the seller's attorney. They are going to conduct their own checks. They're going to do a title search to ensure that the person who is selling the property is the rightful owner of the property. There are certain things that they're going to look out for on the title. One main thing is if the title has a caveat, also pronounced caveat, on it. This is where someone makes a claim that they have some equitable interest in the property, and this can either stop the sale process or it can complicate things. So your attorney has to do their title search and investigations before they even send over the money to the seller's attorney. After the deposit is made, this is where you now have your sale agreement. The sale agreement outlines the terms and conditions associated with the property, with the sale of the property. In this process, your attorney will ensure they do their reviews to see if the sale agreement that is drafted is in the best interest of you, their client. The seller is expected to provide you with a copy of the title, a certificate of tax outlining that all the taxes have been paid up. There are also some other documents, I can't remember them right now, but you will require these documents to engage your bank. The bank is going to ask you to provide a few documents such as your tax registration number, TRN, your identifications, the forms of identification, your about 3 to 6 pay slips depending on the type of job that you have. You're going to require bank statements and some other information. When the bank has received this information, they're also going to ask you to provide a valuation and surveyor's report. Now, after you've received these reports, you now also provide that to your bank. After you've provided all of this information to the bank, they're going to conduct their own title check through their attorneys. They'll also do a credit risk report on you to see if they are willing to lend you the loan. So even though you were pre-approved, this is the part where the bank may or may not grant you the loan at this point. In this process, they also will engage NHG to get an eligibility letter to see how much NHG will lend you and the percentage interest for repayment. Please note that based on the sale agreement, there is a time period that is stipulated for the bank to provide you with a confirmation of whether or not they will be honoring the loan. Usually it's about 60 to 90 days. So do look out for that. So you may be on a time crunch. So I'll say when purchasing a house, you have to be on top of things. Have to be on top of the process. So if the bank is going to ask you for X, you gotta get on it as soon as possible. But don't be alarmed if you're not able to meet these 60 to 90 days. You can ask for an extension through your attorney, and if the seller is a reasonable person, they will accept. After the bank has done all of their reviews, their credit assessment on you, and they are in a position where they say, yes, I have no problem lending you the money to purchase your property, this is where they provide you with a offer letter. You're going to sign the offer letter and you're going to provide a copy of that offer letter to your attorney. Attorney will then provide it to the seller's attorney, and they're expected to provide a few documents. They're expected to provide the title transferred in your name. So this is where we go to the title's office. The seller's attorney goes to the title office, submits the required paperwork to have the title transferred into your name. When the title is transferred into your name, the title is then provided to the bank, as well as the banking details for the transfer of the funds. The bank will review the title, and following the review of the title, they will disperse the funds to the seller's attorney. In this process, you have bank processing fees you are expected to pay before the bank even transfers the funds. You also have to get property insurance before the bank transfers the funds. They want to ensure that everything is okay before they let off any of their money. When the seller's attorney has confirmed that they have received the funds, this is where the process comes to an end. You are provided with your keys and a copy of the title, the property that you now own, even though you are paying mortgage. So you and the bank now own, right? But if you have it like that, you have the cash, you don't have to go through the whole bank process. You can just skip over that and just go through the title transfer through your attorney. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope it brought some perspective as to what to expect when you purchase your home from the open market here in Jamaica. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend, because we all need to know this information so that we are not lost when we start our house hunting, house ownership journey. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next week for another video as we learn to navigate life together.